Okay. So we hung out with this guy who took us here to meet these guys, and then we're gonna go back to that building again, I guess. And we're gonna go here on the 5th.
Yeah, put your card in already, will you?
He's saying get a move on.
What?
Oh, good. Finally.
Why is this game called Blind Brothers Bloodshed?
Always interested in the story, huh?
More so than the game.
Well, kid, it starts with 3 brothers.
Let me guess. Does it end in bloodshed?
No, and they weren't blind neither. It all started in the middle of a night black as the eyes of Satan himself.
Hey, it's your go. Will you get a move on now?
One night, the middle brother took the eldest brother's pocket watch. He demanded it back. Middle brother says no. Youngest brother steps in to say their mama didn't raise him right. Eldest brother got mighty mad at that and swung a punch at the youngest. Missed, of course, and hit the middle brother. The situation escalated until they took their altercation out into the street. The only thing they agreed on was having a standoff. So, these dickheads get themselves up in some rough semblance of a triangle shape in the blackest of black nights. And all 3 of these damn fools, they wait in the black darkness for their other brothers to draw.
Why didn't these boys take a lantern outside with them?
Town rule. No lights outside at night.
So how did they aim to shoot each other?
Well, that's the thing, fellas. These men ain't never thought of any of that. They are the sorts that never thought about their futures. Always getting into fights and such because of this mindset. So, they needed to contrive a way to know when each other was drawing. So, one of them decided, and the others agreed, that they gon' shout out numbers. The highest number gon' be the first to draw.
That would take eons.
Now these boys ain't never had much of an education. So past 128, these kids started to make up numbers. Like 1111, 1 gazillion, 1 gazillion and 1. They all proud fools, so none of them wanted to say that ain't a real number, and seemed the fool to be proven wrong. So they all go on ahead pretending that they too were knowing of these numbers. So these kids is yelling in the street, at night, in the middle of town. Local strumpet leans out of the window of the saloon to tell them to silence themselves.
I don't really know what game we're playing.
The eldest and the middle child are so offended by being told to be quiet by a woman, they start hollering all kinds of insults at her. Suddenly, the eldest of them goes all silent. And then the middle one, too.
What happened?
Bears.
Bears?
Bears.
Yep. Bears got him. No lights, no noises, no bears. Town motto.
What happened to the youngest brother?
He survived. Went on to make something to repel bears. Made himself the best bear repellent in the whole of the West.
Oh, poisonacy.
What does that tale have to do with this game?
It's got the same premise. We all put down cards until only one of us got a card left. Or until the bears get us.
Ain't bears gonna get you.
What in tarnation? Bo!
I hate tricks. Set it up so she'd be the last one with a card. Trying to bamboozle y'all with her tall tales as a distraction from that con.
I had a good streak going.
You didn't, kid. But now you can get your money back. And a part of her share, too.
She didn't have money. She bet 5 gold rings.
Right. 1 ring each. And 1 for Elijah.
No way. I ain't taking no part in this here mess. No ma'am.
Then I'm having it. Now, who's gonna help me get this body in that well?
Oh.
You're not putting Geraldine in that well. It'll make the water go bad.
It's frozen, Elijah. I need a place to keep her body that ain't warm and that the animals can't get to eat her. I'm gonna take her body back to Old Town with me in a few days. Bet she's got a price on her head, the damn swindler.
What's with the money?
I don't like anybody shooting anyone else. It's just about the rudest thing you can do.
What?
I ought to get myself a gun. In case I need to defend my stuff.
No.
If I had more of a gut for telling people when something isn't all right, then I would be harder on Bo about her bad behavior. Never seen anyone shot before.
Aw, poor guy. So Geraldine is the body in the well. Okay. The swindler. And I have cards. Is that it for this? I guess it is. On the 6th day. What do I have here? What?
Listen up, fuckers! I'm enforcing a no-gun policy. Anybody can't agree with this, they can... Well, they can fuck off. You fire a shot in here and I'll take your fucking heart out.
Oh, every time there's it's a swear jar.
Now, my friend here's gonna bring you all the gun jar. You put your firearms in there or you leave it. I ain't having no repetition of nothing nasty from last night.
Okay. Gun?
Bear with. Hang on.
What?
Wait. Alright, I'm done.
What animals do you hunt?
Human ones.
Are you an assassin?
Aye, same as you.
How'd you figure that? I kill violent men. Robbers, thieves, bandits. You kill anybody you've been offered money to kill, no matter what kind of person they are.
After last night, the only difference I see is that I'd have needed less bullets.
But more guns?
Not necessarily. I've heard a lot of good stories about the old sheriff of Old Town. None of them exactly describe a fearsome fighter.
Wait. So you're after?
You thought that you would be the only killer wanting $6,000. I'm your competition.
Ooh.
You ain't.
Ooh. Pardon me.
I've no got a gun, I've only got an axe. If you touch that axe, I'll strangle you.
Alright,
He's
alright.
unarmed aside for his axe and his arms. And you're no getting any of them off him.
Yeah.
Now, he ain't never been any trouble, anyway. So I trust that he ain't gonna be neither.
Take it. I don't mind. I'm never sober enough to aim straight anyway.
Shooting drunk ain't that hard.
Really?
Aye, I'll teach you.
Well, thank you, buddy. I think the drink's gonna kill me before any gun will, though.
Pardon me. So, this...
You got more than that on you, Bo. Top left pocket.
That is some eye on you, Elijah.
Or you've had a feel under that coat.
What?
Hi there. Is this a bad time?
This jar of guns
Well,
is not what
to
it
the
looks like.
mouth end. Put your dollars on the bar and all firearms in the jar.
I'm in search of a friend.
Plenty of friends to be made here, miss.
I mean, a specific woman, sir.
No woman's been here.
Except for Bo here.
Oh, alrighty then.
Oh,
I'll be staying
Geraldine.
in this here shack until my friend shows up.
It's $2 a night, miss. And, cussing's extra.
So boss says everyone has to put guns in jars. Alright. Here's the guns. Is this... I assume this is it. What? Oh, I'm in a chair. I sat down. I know how to sit down. Look, watch. I sat on a chair. Alright. Let's have it.
Get the hell out! Aye, let's take this outside for.
I am right behind you. What is your problem?
Jerusalem crickets, it's cold.
Get your cold ass in that barn.
What? I sleep here?
What is your problem? Why you gotta get hostile at me when Elijah and I are talking?
No, you're not talking to Elijah. You're cozying up to the old sheriff of Old Town to get that bounty.
He ain't the old sheriff of Old Town.
I don't have that option. It's not fair.
Oh, you do have that option, but no point in trying because there is no way that he is the old sheriff.
How'd that money all show up
We
for
both
him?
know he is.
I see.
No, he ain't.
He is.
Look, it is so damn obvious that he ain't. The old sheriff ain't even a man.
What? No, of course the old sheriff of Old Town's a man. Did Elijah tell you that? Absolute shite.
It don't matter how I know. It ain't him. And since the old sheriff of Old Town obviously ain't here, then I figure I may as well get some pleasure out of being here.
Oh.
His dollars.
Does she?
No, his dick.
Oh.
Well, I think he is the old sheriff of Old Town.
Elijah is not that kind of man.
As soon as he shows that he is, he'll be my bounty.
You touch that pure-hearted man, and
Oh, you're sweet on him. You like him a little bit too much.
She had another gun on her.
I will send you straight to fucking hell where you belong, assassin.
You only have one shot with that pea shooter, so you'd better not miss.
Oh, don't you worry. I will not.
Try it. I've been a dead man my whole life. If you kill me now, then I won't hurt your boy, but you won't. You're still trying to get back in his good books. You can't change, not for him, so why even try? We're no different. Here's your pay for Geraldine.
Get out.
Don't worry, love, I am off. But if he hurts anybody, he's my money.
Geraldine had a bounty on her? I'm not here. You don't see me. So, I wonder if he did steal that money and then he just sort of ran away, made an inn up here out of the way. Saved his son. It's not like he's awful. Oh, and there's trains. The trains are back, by the way. Alright. Alright, let's do... On the A. There goes...
Hey, darling.
Oh, I'm here.
No. It's more like... Try again.
Welcome to the Mount
Excuse
Inn.
me.
Put your dollars on the bar and your firearms in the jar.
This is
I don't have any guns.
Oh, keep playing that, sweetheart. I spy a beautiful woman I need to go talk to.
Okay. Oh, you like ladies?
Good to see
Okay.
you. Where in Jehoshaphat is Geraldine?
She ain't here.
She ain't here. She was supposed to be 3 days before yourself and 5 before me. Where in tarnation is she?
Keep practicing,
Uh,
darling. You're doing all right. Geraldine ain't here, and these people are being real suspicious about it. We need to leave.
No. Not without Jerry. She planned this.
Yeah, but she didn't plan this. I buried it out.
I don't remember this part up here.
Let's get it and skedaddle on out of here. Take the ferry out of Old Town. Have ourselves a new life without Geraldine.
No. You're saying these people are suspicious. They maybe done something to Jerry.
So
Oh.
we should be on our way, lest they do the same thing to us, Mary.
If she's been shot, I'm gonna find and skin alive everybody involved.
Uh-oh.
What you gonna do, Mary?
I have other skills than a steady arm, Claire.
Mary.
Are you with me, Claire?
Always, Mary. Always.
Good. We gotta lay low. Pretend like we don't know each other.
But you just.
Keep your eyes peeled.
But I can hear.
Anything that they'd have taken from her. Her necklace, or her rings, or something.
Wait. Take one of my cigars, Mary.
Why?
Act like we just met.
Well, thank you, stranger. That's mighty kind of you. Happy New Year to you.
Excuse me, dog, can I get one of them New Year's cigars?
Oh, only had the one.
Sly sod.
Oh, now then. Where were we, sweetheart?
I did it! See? Watch. I did it. I remembered how to. You're not that impressed. Sorry. Can I leave? Is that what you need? Oh, there we go. Okay. What? Ninth day. Ninth day. What?
Aha! Bullseye!
You're still outnumbered. 2-10-1, Richard.
We'll see about that. Well, I can't be any worse a shot than Elijah.
Aye, but you may be.
You think he can fire a gun?
I think he's the old sheriff of Old Town.
That would be quite the story. Now, that wouldn't happen to be why Miss Bow has an interest in him, now would it?
No. I talked to her about that. She's just after his heart. Or so she says.
Hey!
Really?
Oh, I threw a knife
Kinda
at that
old,
one.
though.
Like the old sheriff of Old Town old? Besides, she isn't exactly a spring chicken herself, Bo.
Well, she's still pretty.
Are you jealous?
Of whom? Bo or Elijah?
Either or.
Nah, neither nor. I'm making a simple observation. You got eyes, too. Don't mean much to call prettiness pretty.
What the hell are you meaning, Richard?
The sunset is pretty. I ain't about to marry it. Boy, if anything, I wish I had less appeal. Getting women flirting at me heeds conversations. Makes it harder to tell stories.
threw it away.
That new woman, Mary, she keeps staring at me.
She was giving us all a queer eye, Richard. But I know what you mean. It's distracting.
I just wish there was an easy way to bat their eyes away.
Have you still got that ring?
Eh?
That ring from Geraldine. If you wear that, then the women will think you're married. May bother you less, my boy.
He's gonna get that guy killed.
Oh, that's a good idea. I'm gonna do just that.
Oh, you like.
Buddy?
You like.
You boys be
Guys.
careful shooting bullets off that there cliffside. You never know where a bullet's gonna land.
What are you? A cop?
I'm a sheriff, actually.
Whoa.
Oh, we met before. I delivered your badge to
New
you.
sheriff of
You're the
Newtown.
new sheriff of Newtown.
Yeah, 5 days ago, I was a deputy under the new sheriff of Old Town. The old sheriff of Newtown was killed, so I'm to be the new sheriff of Newtown. My first duty is to track down the murderers of the old sheriff of Newtown. Yep, I'm heading on down to Newtown to be the new sheriff. Checking out these mountains on my way.
You mean they're in the area? They haven't left?
Well, they sure didn't take the new train from Newtown to anywhere else, and they didn't take the old ferry out of Old Town either. So, yeah, they're still in the area.
Are we suspects?
That's a suspicious thing to say, civilian. But no. We're looking for 3 women. An all-female gang of bandits robbed the old bank in Newtown, shot the old sheriff,
Oh.
but they didn't shoot the deputy, because there wasn't one, and fled out into the mountains, according to the townsfolk's speculations. We got an image of the woman who shot the old
the
sheriff in
sheriff,
Newtown on one of these
But I did not shoot the
Duties.
deputy.
What's is it?
this thing called a chimera. It does this thing, I don't know how it works, but it makes like a realistic imitation of something that you could see with the human eye.
Like a painting?
Kinda. It's incredible technology, really.
I doubt it'll catch on.
Doesn't he seem that useful? Nobody'd want one of them.
I agree that it's a novelty more than it is something sensible, though. Newtown's lawmen started using it for security, they say. But I think that they simply like playing with something for once. Ain't a lot of crime in Newtown, usually. It's a surely born job there, fellas. Anyway, they got this picture of this criminal. Only trouble is, it's a little too small to see the details. Can't see the woman's face enough to know who she is or who she might be. Some real clever professor by the name of Cameron invented this, camera.
Chimera.
I'm due to meet Professor Cameron in the Mount Inn 3 sunsets from now.
That's where we're staying. It's a nice shack.
Ah. In that case, civilian, would you kindly take this Chimera image with you? Give it to the professor in case I come too late? If you do this, then Cameron can get a head start on it.
Sure.
Praise the Lord. I'm aiming to get that woman behind bars real fast. I intend to be a U.S. Marshal by the time I reach 30 years old, you hear? If I make a good new sheriff of Newtown, then that could actually materialize for me. Gotta get my foot in the door, you know? So what's your business in these hills then, civilians?
I'm looking for the old sheriff of Old Town.
Oh, that old bounty, huh? Yeah, I heard a lot of old stories.
I love this
about
old
the
and new
sheriff of
town
Old
stuff.
Town. The new sheriff of Old Town don't even know nothing for sure about the old sheriff of Old Town. She used to be the deputy to the old sheriff of Newtown.
What happened to the old sheriff of Newtown?
Another
He
one.
got old. Old.
So, you're the new sheriff of Newtown,
Yes.
replacing the old sheriff of Newtown.
Yes.
And you were the old deputy, the new sheriff of Old Town.
Yes.
What?
Who replaced the old sheriff of Old Town,
Yes.
and was previously deputy to the old sheriff of Newtown.
All of that is correct. Glad that you understand it.
I'm lost.
Well, it's been a mighty fine time speaking with you, civilians. But I need to be going.
I'm so lost.